how will social media play out in Grand Theft Auto 6? This was a question somebody forgot to ask in my last Q&A video and wanted to discuss, and I thought that his question was so good that we all had to talk about it in a separate video, which is this one. We're gonna talk about social media in GTA 6. If you haven't already, please subscribe. I'm trying to get to 2,000 subscribers by the end of the month. Usually I don't ask to subscribe, but I should probably do that because, you know, there's a lot of channels I watch that I realize I haven't subscribed to, and I watch them for like 5 months already. So let's get into this social media topic. So Zionil, I hope I'm pronouncing this right, he said, I forgot to put my question in, but great video like always. One of the things I wonder about this game is how will the social media actually work and what purpose will it serve? In GTA 5 we could visit Live Invader and stuff, but we couldn't make our own posts. In real life, millions of things are getting posted to social media every day, so I think it would be unrealistic to expect a constant feed of new content from NPCs on a daily basis, but who knows? I just hope we get some random events happening like the music video from the trailer and have the option to either ruin them or take part in it to see on social media later. And what about our protagonists? We saw Lucia and Jason filming on the highway, but why would they want virality if they're out here committing crimes? Guess we'll just have to wait and see. And these are great questions, great topics of speculation, so let's get into this right meow. I think there is a big distinction between single player and multiplayer to start off with. In multiplayer, everybody will have a phone, everybody will be able to film everything, and everything is already recorded in the back end of the game. You know where Call of Duty has the theater mode where everything is already recorded and you can go back and you can go to the whole map and you can see everybody doing everything at once? Or even a better example, the Rockstar editor in Grand Theft Auto 5. It uses the same technology that will probably be used for the social media aspect in Grand Theft Auto 6, but they will expand on it immensely. So how does the Rockstar editor or theater mode in Call of Duty even work? Well, let's have a little bit of a tech breakdown and show you what is going on in the back end when you're saving or recording a game. If you play a match, there will be game save data, so it's not the video. The theater mode does not have a video of your match. It saves input data and state data like player positions, weapon usage, camera angle, physics events, etc. Think of it like a compact script that the game engine can rerun to reconstruct what happens. This is also something that is being done live in every multiplayer game ever, because if you play with your friend in Grand Theft Auto 5, you can see your friend walk around, you can see your friend do stuff. This is all information that is being shared between you and the server so that you can play with others. So instead of having a theater mode in Call of Duty, in GTA 6 you grab your phone and this is what happens. The engine records every piece of data that is happening within the frame that you are filming at, and probably also a little radius outside of that frame, so that you might be able to use like the Rockstar editor to look around. And let's start with the single player perspective here, where you as Lucia or Jason are doing something wild and the NPCs start to record you. I speculate that there will be a technology recognizing when something out of the ordinary happens that prompts these NPCs to get their phone and film something. And there's also probably gonna be tourist NPCs that will just film every beautiful little thing. But in this case, let's say you're doing something as simple as donuts and putting your middle finger up in the air so that NPCs will say, hey, this is weird, let's grab our phone and film it. Now, let's say as they're filming this, you proceed to drive off of a ramp towards the NPC that films it, and you crash into a building or something else right next to the NPC, so everything is filmed. You will probably be able to just drive off, and then a couple of seconds later you will go on your phone on whatever social media app is there in Grand Theft Auto 6. Maybe it's called Live Invader, maybe it's something else that is rebranded or something completely different even, and you will see yourself from the camera angle of the NPC. So I think it's gonna be a very dynamic system where NPCs will just do the randomest things and also film themselves all the time, and the social media media will be filled with that. Because if that is the case, then like Minecraft, every single game and world that you are in is a different seed. So every single social media in every single person's game experience in real life when they play GTA 6 is going to be very much different. Something that would also be super cool, particularly used in Call of Duty Black Ops 2, is that you could even upload clips directly to YouTube. I wouldn't be surprised if you could link your Facebook, your Instagram, your X, your Snapchat, maybe even your YouTube directly to GTA 6, and you can just upload whenever you want and as much as you want. Now imagine this and then go online where you have a lobby of 30 people who also film everything all the time, including the NPCs. Now we're really talking, right? That would be a giant stream of social media, images, videos, memes, everything. And I really think because this is Florida, NPCs are gonna be much wilder than every other GTA game prior to this. Because right now, most, like 98% of every NPC in GTA 5 and 4 and everyone prior is kind of like a normal person just walking or driving and nothing really else going on in their life. But Florida is wild. We've seen crazy people already in the trailer of Grand Theft Auto 6 doing the wildest things, and I think that's exactly the charm and the wildness that Rockstar wants to implement in the game and always wanted to do since the dawn of the franchise. And if we head back to the history of Grand Theft Auto titles, in the 3D trilogy you had Grand Theft Auto 3 taking place in New York, then Grand Theft Auto Vice City taking place in Miami, Vice City, and then you had San Andreas taking place in Los Santos. Now why is it that for the HD universe you have GTA 4, just like GTA 3, the first title in the trilogy, being in New York, but then instead of going to Vice City we skip that one with GTA 5 and go to Los Santos, and then after that we go to Vice City? There must be a reason, right? I think it's because they had plans to do crazy things with the NPCs because you have all these Florida man memes and all of that, and they wanted to save that because they wanted to make the NPC experience much better. So going back to your question, Zainel, the only factor going into it being unrealistic to expect a constant feed of content from NPCs is on how technically advanced NPCs are in Grand Theft Auto 6, meaning how crazy and wild they will be. If they're actually as wild as the trailer is telling us they are, and these are not just scripted events, obviously everything in the game is scripted, but is it gonna be scripted like this only happens once, or are these NPCs designed to always do goofy stuff and everybody in Vice City would act like what you would see in social media where everything is extravaganza, everything is crazy, wild, emotionally charged, and trying to get you to stay and look at whatever is happening on that screen. Just like in real life, GTA 6 probably wants the social medias to be the biggest aspect of everything, because if you can have a constant feed of content going out, imagine what that will do for social media in real life. You would have constant crazy memes on GTA 6 for 20 years from now. We'll still have GTA 6 memes. Obviously in GTA 5 and 4 we also still have great content, but it gets stale after a while. So if NPCs and things, you know, in multiplayer when you have cool things to do, keep evolving, maybe even with updates where NPCs start doing different things just so that it never gets stale, you will have a game that could potentially last forever, right? It's forever. Now in terms of our protagonists, if you see Lucia and Jason become famous, why could they possibly even have crimes in their life? My guess is that this is going to be a commentary on modern times where you can commit crimes and you can either get away with it with everybody knowing, or you can be in real life a crime guy or a crime gal, and in social media you just pretend to be a nice person, and that's the whole shtick of the game. Now, what also can happen is that in the story mode you will have crimes committed that nobody knows about even though you're famous, and you start being blackmailed by other characters in the game. And Lucia happens to be a hacker, and so she can delete all these black males. That sounds very wrong, sorry, no, but you know what I mean, the emails or like the blackmail stuff. She can delete all that. She can delete the videos that are being sent, and maybe it's like a regular mission where you go to the character, you kill them, and then you delete all the footage. And maybe this is a big part of what the story is. It's a big lesson about responsibility of your online presence and what it can do to your real life world, or the other way around, where your real life actions will have consequences in the online world, and everybody around you and the whole world will see you as what they think you truly are. Maybe you just make a mistake online and everybody has a different view of you. Maybe everybody is very happy with how they perceive you to be online, but in real life, Jason and Lucia are very dangerous people. So there's a lot of potential for this game to have a great social media. I wonder what you guys think. Let me know in the comments below. I will see you next time. Bye.